Thanks for taking a few minutes to watch this video from virtualroof.com, where we provide cloud computing services that allow your employees to work from anywhere and still be under one virtual roof. We do this by hosting over 300 software applications and their associated data. All of those applications and data can be accessed and used from any of the devices you see on this screen. If you'd like more information about us, you can go to our website. You could also do a search for virtualroof.com on YouTube. You can send us an email at info@virtualroof.com, or you can call us at 866-932-2281. Okay, we had a customer call in today who is a manufacturer sales rep. They represent about 8 different companies, and they've been trying to send reports to those companies, forecasting reports, to each of those individual companies about what types of products they have in their forecast and what they're getting ready to sell. And their problem was they were using ACT, and they could not combine the opportunity information. In other words, how much the opportunity was for, who the manufacturer was, who the customer was, what the city and state were for that customer, and that's actually information from the contact table. And they couldn't combine that with the product information. In other words, what specific product it was, what the product model number was, or the item number, and the quantity. So they asked us for help. What we recommended for that project was Topline Dash, which is actually an ACT add-on product. So today's video is going to be about a little bit about Topline Dash and how we solved that particular problem, or that overcame that particular issue and made this customer much more efficient in their work. So the first thing I'm going to do, this is from a hosted customer of ours. We're in the business of hosting software. And so all of our software is on our servers in a data center facility in Washington. So that's actually where I'm going to go now. I'm going to go log into that server. And we have 4 demo accounts. I'm just going to log in as act_4. And the password is let me in. All lowercase, all one word. And for today's demonstration, we're going to be on an ACT 2012 desktop. Okay, we're in. And what you're seeing on the screen right now, again, is coming from Bellingham, Washington. I'm physically sitting in the Orlando, Florida area. Okay, what I'm going to do, we're going to go ahead and just open up ACT by double-clicking the icon. This particular desktop has ACT and Microsoft Office hosted on it. Okay, and so now we're in, and this is the full-blown version of ACT. If you go up to Tools and Define Fields, that's one way of knowing it's a full-blown version of ACT, because in ACT for Web, you cannot get into Define Fields. So again, this is a full-blown version where you can create, edit, and delete fields in your database and customize your database to meet your needs. And again, we would not have been able to solve this issue for this customer had they not been on the full-blown version of ACT, because we needed to be able to customize the database to add some fields in the opportunity area of the database. Okay, I'm going to switch over to Topline Dash, which is the add-on product represented over here. It's the bottom button on the navigation bar in ACT. And I created one dashboard for them already. One of the manufacturers of a product that they sell is Trilithic, and so this particular dashboard is for Trilithic. And the products that are on here are just products that came with the ACT Demo database. If you've ever looked at the ACT Demo database, you might recognize some of this stuff on here: balloon bouquet banner, bulk coffee, bulk chocolate, and so on and so forth. And what you're seeing in this first chart is a bar chart that's Trilithic opportunities broken down by product. So this big red bar here, that represents 17 different opportunities that for that particular product. Okay, so that's a count of the number of opportunities. If I wanted this chart to be different, if I wanted it based on dollar amounts, all I've got to do is click on the little blue screen up here, and I can click sum, and then I can click the total, click close, and just like that, it's broken down based on dollar amounts. Okay, over here on the right hand side is a list view of the same data. And you can see I've got the company information, the contact information, even the ID status field. So some of these are actually customers who are planning to place orders with us. And if I go to the far right, you can see I've got city and state. Okay. And then in between those things, I've got a payment method. I've got opportunity field number 4, which we could have named anything. I've got the product item number. This is from the products table. I've got the product name. I've got the product quantity. To the right of that, I've got the total dollar value of this opportunity. And again, this is coming from the opportunity table. The estimated close date also from the opportunity table. So that the information that you're seeing on this screen right now in this list view is a mixture of the contact table with the product table and the opportunity table all mixed into the same report. And that's something that you're actually able to do with Topline Dash that you can't do with ACT by itself. There's an Excel button up here at the top. If I click that, it's going to ask me to save it as a file, asking me for a file name. And there's that same information opened up in Excel. Okay, and that's again one of the nice things about using our services is that we host all these other applications as well, and there's a lot of integration between ACT and Microsoft Office. Okay, all right. One of the things I want to do real quick is show you how easy it is to create these. So this is for Trilithic. All right, so I'm going to go over here to this query, and you can see opportunity manufacturer. Manufacturer is a field we added to the database because we're able to customize the database, is equal to Trilithic. Okay, so all I'm going to do now, I'm just going to cancel out of this. I'm going to click this little plus sign down here at the bottom to add another dashboard. And I'm going to go to opportunity. I'm going to go to product query. I'm going to go to next. And these are products that are linked to contacts. And I'm going to go to the table, and notice I can choose contact table, opportunity table, or the product table. I'm going to choose the opportunity table, and I'm going to choose the manufacturer. And my operator is equals. And I have a drop down associated with the manufacturer, and so I'm going to just choose a different one this time. So we're going to go with Armada. Actually, no, let's go with APS. I think I've got more data in there for APS. I can hit preview here, and it'll give me a preview. There's 32 of them. Okay, so click OK. This is going to be a graph, and I'm going to break this graph down based on the actual product. So all I've got to do is clear this checkbox here so I show all fields in the database. And there's all my contact table fields. So you can see tons and tons. Every field in the database for the contacts is in here. Okay, there's the opportunity table. Okay, and if I keep scrolling, there's the products table. So I'm going to break this down by product name. I'm going to hit show values. I'm also going to show this based on the total dollar amount. And we're going to click next and click OK. And there you have it. This one, these are the APS. So if I double click the name of this, I'm going to say, give it a name, APS Ops by Product. And we're clicking OK. And then if we want to add the list view, we just go over here and click the plus sign next to that and create a list view of that same data. That's it. I mean, you can see how easy that is to create. Also, by the way, you can click on these different bars and you get a list view of the data associated with that bar. So that's all I did with that is I clicked on this red bar here, and now I'm getting a detailed list view of the bulk coffee category. Okay, and if we expand that or maximize that screen, you can see again we're combining contact data with opportunity data with product data on the same screen. And again, I've got an Excel button here to export this out to Excel. Thanks again for taking a few minutes to watch this video from virtualroof.com. Keep in mind, everything that you saw in this video can be done from any of the devices on this screen. If you'd like more information about us, you can go to our website. You could also do a search for virtualroof.com on YouTube. You can send us an email at info@virtualroof.com, or you can call us at 866-932-2281.